and fatally hit her head. She died. It was a very sad and shocking occasion, and as a result, the city's efforts to better monitor the pedicab drivers and businesses in San Diego got a lot more attention. The bill has been amended, and it is now, I think, a very solid, direct, and simple bill. AB 2294 provides authorization for local jurisdictions to require pedicab operators to obtain one of three things: a valid driver's license for the driver, a valid California ID, and proof of completion of the written portion of the driver's license exam, or finally, proof of completing a bicycle training course from a certified bicycle organization that the city certifies through its local ordinances. It'll improve safety and accountability, and I ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested? No. Alquist? Aye. Ashburn? Blakesley? Aye. Calderon? Aye. Cedillo? No. Cogdill? Aye. Corbett? Aye. Correa? Aye. Denham? Aye. DeSaulnier? DeCheney? No. Dutton? No. Emerson? Aye. Flores? Aye. Hancock? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? No. Huff? Aye. Kehoe?
Aye.
Aye. Leno? Aye. Liu? Aye. Lowenthal? Negrete McLeod? Oropesa? Padilla? Pavley? Aye. Price? Aye. Romero? Aye. Runner? Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Strickland? Walters? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk?
Aye.
Aye. Wright? Aye. Wyland? Aye. Yee? Yee, aye. Correa, aye to no.
Call the absentees.
Ashburn, aye. DeSaulnier, aye. Harmon, Lowenthal, aye. Negrete McLeod, Oropesa, Padilla. Runner, Steinberg, Strickland, aye. Wiggins.
Ayes 26, no 6. The bill is passed.
Correa we have as a no.
File item 403, Senator DeSaulnier, passed temporarily. File item 404, Senator Pavley, passed temporarily. File item 405, Senator Wolk. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 1690 by Assemblymember Chesbro, an act relating to disaster relief, making an appropriation therefore, and declaring the urge thereof to take effect immediately.
Madam President, this bill has been amended for chaptering purposes. It provides Humboldt County with disaster tax relief tax treatment, including carry forward loss for future tax years. And Humboldt County can be reimbursed for decreased property tax revenue as a result of lower property values for the January 9th earthquake. I ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested? Aye. Alquist? Aye. Ashburn? Aye. Blakesley? Aye. Calderon? Aye. Cedillo? Aye. Cogdill? Aye. Corbett? Aye. Correa? Denham? Aye. DeSaulnier? Aye. DeCheney? Aye. Dutton? Aye. Emerson? Aye. Flores? Hancock? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? Aye. Huff? Aye. Kehoe? Aye. Leno? Aye. Liu? Lowenthal? Aye. Negrete McLeod? Aye. Oropesa? Padilla?
Aye.
Aye. Pavley?
Aye.
Aye. Price? Aye. Romero?
Aye.
Aye. Runner? Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Strickland? Aye. Walters? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Aye. Wright? Wyland? Aye. Yee?
Ayes.
Correa, aye. Yee, aye. Wright, aye.
Ayes 32, no 0 on the urgency. Ayes 32, no 0 on the measure. The bill is passed. Members, we have dispensed with almost 100 bills today. We have been very productive. We are going to go for a few more minutes to try to complete the remainder of the bills on file, maybe stopping just before we get to the resolutions. We have a wharf item from Senator Yee, and we must lift calls. The point is to try to be out of here by about 5:30, a few minutes after 5:30. But we have been very productive, and I'm going to ask just for your patience as we go into these final minutes. File item 406, Senator Padilla. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 2211 by Assemblymember Fuentes, enacting to instruction and declaring the urge thereof to take effect immediately.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, existing law authorizes school districts to establish work experience programs for students to provide them with instruction in skills, attitudes, and understandings necessary for success in employment. This bill would authorize school districts, and only those districts that also maintain high schools, to expand the definition of work experience to include work-based learning, and would define work-based learning as the integration of classroom learning with real-world career preparation experience that reinforces and complements the curriculum that's taught in the classroom. There's also an element to this bill that provides cleanup language to the Williams settlement. It is supported by the School Boards Association, the California Teachers Association, and sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce. Certainly a bipartisan measure. I ask for your support.
Is there any discussion or debate? Is there any objection to using the unanimous roll call? Seeing none, I call roll.
Onnested. Aye. Alquist. Aye. Ashburn. Aye. Blakesley. Aye. Calderon. Aye. Cedillo. Aye. Cogdill. Aye. Corbett. Aye. Correa. Aye. Denham. Aye. DeSaulnier. Aye. Ducheney. Aye. Dutton. Emerson. Dutton, aye. Emerson. Aye. Flores. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Harmon. Hollingsworth. Aye. Huff. Aye. Kehoe. Aye. Leno. Aye. Liu. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Negrete McLeod. Aye. Oropesa. Padilla. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Price. Aye. Romero.
Aye.
Aye. Runner. Semidian. Steinberg. Strickland. Aye. Walters. Aye. Wiggins. Wolk. Aye. Wright. Aye. Wyland. Aye. Yee. Yee, aye. Semidian, aye.
Ayes 34, no 0 on the urgency. Ayes 34, no 0 on the measure. The bill is passed. File item 407, Senator Kehoe. Passed on file. File item 408, Senator Huff. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 2048 by Assemblymember Torlakson, enacting to school facilities.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, AB 2048 is technical cleanup for a law that has existed since 1986 that will help school districts mitigate the impact on their schools. To help mitigate the impact on their schools by local commercial development. It's received no opposition, no votes. I ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Any objection to using the unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 36, no 0. The bill is passed. File item 409, Senator Correa. Pass on file. File item 410, Senator DeSaulnier. Pass on file. 411, Senator Ducheney. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 609 by Assemblymember Conway, enacting to county employees' retirement.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Members, this bill would adjust the formula by which 37 county retirement systems can account for their administrative
Senator
costs.
Ducheney, can you hold for one moment just while we change the floor manager?
Oh, 411. Oh.
Okay, please proceed. Go ahead, please proceed.
The costs of administration have previously been tied to the value of the total assets in this kind of in the market we have seen recently, that's an untenable way to run a system that continues to have administrative responsibilities to provide disability payments, to do retirements, and to support all of the IT systems. Ms. Conway's bill would allow counties without an exorbitant cost and with a cap on it to acknowledge the costs of IT and the responsibility that is inherent in the systems without limiting them to these problems of the total assets. It does acknowledge actuarial liability, and it acknowledges the costs of IT and administrative support. It has received I think no votes in the Assembly, and there is no apparent opposition. Ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Is there objection to using the unanimous roll call? Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested? Alquist? Aye. Ashburn? No. Blakesley? Aye. Calderon? Aye. Cedillo? Aye. Cogdill? No. Corbett? Aye. Correa? Denham? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Duchesne? Aye. Dutton? No. Emerson? Aye. Dutton, no. Aye. Flores? Hancock? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? Aye. Huff? Aye. Kehoe? Aye. Leno? Aye. Liu? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Negrete McLeod? Aye. Oropesa? Padilla? Aye. Pavley? Aye. Price? Aye. Romero?
Aye.
Aye. Runner? Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Strickland? Aye. Walters? No. Wiggins? Wolk? Aye. Wright? Aye. Wyland? Aye. Yee? Yee, aye. Onnested, no. Correa, no.
Ayes 27, no 6. The bill is passed. File item 412. Senator Huff, Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 1239 by Assembly Member Solario, enacting to prisoners.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, AB 1239 seeks to preserve existing funding for academic and vocational education programs within the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. It's well known that inmates who participate in education programs are less likely to return to prison, and that for each reincarceration prevented by education, the state saves approximately $50,000. This bill has received bipartisan support in both houses and received unanimous support in Senate Public Safety. I ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested? Aye. Alquist? Aye. Ashburn? Aye. Blakesley? Aye. Calderon? Aye. Cedillo? Aye. Cogdill? Aye. Corbett? Aye. Correa?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Denham? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Duchesne? Aye. Dutton? Aye. Emerson? Aye. Flores? Aye. Hancock? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? No. Huff? Aye. Kehoe? Aye. Leno? Aye. Liu? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Negrete McLeod? Aye. Oropesa? Padilla? Aye. Pavley? Aye. Price? Aye. Romero?
Aye.
Aye. Runner? Semidian?
Aye.
Aye. Steinberg? Strickland? No. Walters? No. Wiggins? Wolk? Aye. Wright? Aye. Wyland? Aye. Yee? Yee, aye. Correa, no.
Ayes 29, noes 5. The bill is passed. File item 413. Senator Liu, Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 2747 by Assembly Member Bonnie Lowenthal, enacting to prisoners.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members, AB 2747 will save about $40 million a year in our strained prison system. 3 years ago, prison pharmacy services were in chaos and rife with waste. The federal receiver has created a far more efficient, accountable, and cost-effective system. To keep saving $40 million a year, we need to codify that framework. This will help us get out of receivership. The bill is sponsored by the receiver as part of the Prison Health Care Turnaround Plan. There's no opposition, and there's support on both sides, and I ask for your aye vote.
Is there any objection to using the unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 36, no 0. The bill is passed. File item 414, Senator Price. Pass on file. 415, Senator Semidian. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 2178 by Assemblymember Torlakson, enacting to the After School Education and Safety Program.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, this measure simply allows for school officials to share, consistent with state and federal privacy laws, information with after-school program providers to make sure that the one knows the circumstances of the other. I would respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Is there any objection to using the unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 30. Secretary, call the roll.
Onstead? Aye. Alquist? Aye. Ashburn? Aye. Blakesley? Aye. Calderon? Aye. Cedillo? Aye. Cogdill? Aye. Corbett? Aye. Correa? Aye. Denham? DeSaulnier? Aye. Duchesne? Aye. Dutton? Aye. Emerson? Flores? Aye. Hancock? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? No. Huff? Aye. Kehoe? Aye. Leno? Aye. Liu? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Negrete McLeod? Aye. Oropesa? Padilla? Aye. Pavley? Aye. Price? Aye. Romero? Aye. Runner? Aye. Smidian? Aye. Steinberg? Strickland? Aye. Walters? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Aye. Wright? Aye. Wyland? Aye. Yee? Yee, aye. Denham, aye. Emerson, aye.
Ayes 34, noes 1. The bill is passed. File item 416. Do we have a floor manager? Okay, members, we are going to stop on Assembly Bill's third reading file at this point. Senator Yee, you have an item without reference to file?
Yes, Madam President.
Secretary, please read.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 124 by Senator Yee relative to the 34th defense match for the America's Cup.
Senator Yee.
Thank you very much, Madam President. This year in Valencia, Spain, the Golden Gate Yacht Club won the 33rd America's Cup, a silver cup known as the America's Cup. The Golden Gate Yacht Club has received and accepted a notice of challenge from Club Natico di Roma. Now it's time to find a location for this particular challenge, and I'd love to have it here in the Golden State in San Francisco. The measure would petition the BMW Oracle racing team representing the Golden Gate Yacht Club to designate San Francisco, California to host the 34th defense of the America's Cup in 2013 and 2014. The Golden Gate Yacht Club was founded in 1939 when members built the first clubhouse on a barge located in the San Francisco Marina, adjacent to the old stone lighthouse that still stands today. The measure would urge the state to support the San Francisco's bid to host the 34th defense of America's Cup and to execute the formation of a single phase of state government for securing state permits for America's Cup in San Francisco and other state documents. This, of course, is going to be an immense economic boom for the Bay Area. A conservative estimate by the Bay Area Council of Economic Institute and the Beacon Economics note that the challenge would generate about $1.9 billion in economic activity and create 12,000 jobs. And with that, urge and I vote.
Senator Runner.
Yeah, just a question of the author. Certainly is a good thing and certainly would be great economics for the whole state of California. The question I have to the author, though, is my understanding is that there may be a follow-up that may be coming, or at least people are looking at locally there for an exemption under the current CEQA law in order to expedite this process. And my only question would be, or my request would be, that once again, if we're going to see this narrow specialized CEQA exemption, because we know the economic benefit that something like this will bring to California, if you would be thinking about how to expand that CEQA exemption so that it include far more employers out there, so we can see the same kind of robust economic development that's going to happen in San Francisco as a result of that, in my districts and in the other districts.
Senator Yee, you may close.
Senator Runner, I appreciate the comment, and as you can imagine, I'd be very, very happy to help your district with the economic boon that hopefully the Bay Area will get. The issue that you're talking about is not within this particular measure. It's on another measure on the other house, and I guess when it gets over here, we'll probably have a rather vigorous debate and discussion about that at that particular time. But I'm there for your district anytime.
Is there any other discussion or debate? Is there any objection to using the unanimous roll call? Seeing Secretary, call the roll. Senator Dutton, did you call the roll?
Onnested. Aye. Alquist. Aye. Ashburn. Aye. Blakesley. Aye. Calderon. Aye. Cedillo. Aye. Cogdill. Aye. Corbett. Aye. Correa. Aye. Denham. Aye. DeSaulnier. Aye. DeCheney. Aye. Dutton. Aye. Emerson. Aye. Flores. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Harmon. Hollingsworth. Aye. Huff. Kehoe. Aye. Leno. Aye. Liu. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Aye. Newgate McLeod. Aye. Oropesa. Padilla. Aye. Pavley. Price. Aye. Romero. Aye. Runner. Aye. Semidian. Steinberg. Aye. Aye. Strickland. Aye. Walters. Wiggins. Wolk. Aye. Wright. Aye. Wyland. Aye. Yee. Yee. Aye.
Aye.
Pavley. Pavley. Aye. Price. Aye.
Ayes 33, no 0. The resolution is adopted. Members, we are going to now lift calls. We have 2 pages of bills on call. We're going to go through these. File item 201, call the absentees.
DeSaulnier. Aye. Harmon. Liu. Oropesa. Wiggins. Liu. Aye.
Ayes 21, noes 15. The bill is passed. File item 219, call the absent members.
DeSaulnier. Aye. Harmon. Oropesa. Steinberg. Aye. Wiggins.
Ayes 22, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 215, call the absent members.
Ashburn. Harmon. Huff. No. Lowenthal. Aye. Oropesa. Pavley. Semidian. Aye. Steinberg. Aye. Wiggins. Wolk. Wolk. Aye. Ashburn. No. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 24, noes 12. The bill is passed. File item 221, call the absent members.
Ashburn. DeSaulnier. Aye. Harmon. Huff. No. Kehoe. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Oropesa. Pavley. Aye. Semidian. Steinberg. Aye. Wiggins. Wolk. Wolk. Aye. Ashburn. No. Semidian. Aye.
Ayes 28, noes 8. The bill is passed. File item 222, call the absent members.
Ashburn. Cedillo. Aye. DeSaulnier. No. DeCheney. Hancock. Harmon. Huff. Aye. Kehoe. Aye. Liu. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Oropesa. Pavley. Runner. Aye. Semidian. Steinberg. Aye. Wiggins. Wolk. Wolk. Aye. Correa we have as aye. Okay. Pavley, aye. Ashburn, aye.
Ayes 30, noes 3. The bill is passed. File item 228. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? Huff? No. Kehoe? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Oropesa? Pavley? Aye. Semidian? Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Wolk, aye. Hollingsworth? Hollingsworth, no. Semidian, aye.
Ayes 22, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 232. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? Aye. DeSaulnier? Aye. Hancock? Aye. Harmon? Huff? Aye. Kehoe? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Oropesa? Pavley? Aye. Runner? Aye. Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Wolk, aye.
Ayes 36, noes 0. The bill is passed. File item 234. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Ducheney? Aye. Harmon? Huff? No. Kehoe? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Oropesa? Padilla? Pavley? Aye. Runner? No. Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Wolk, no. Correa, we have as no.
Call the absentees.
Harmon? Oropesa? Padilla? Wiggins?
Ayes 20, noes 15.
Negrete McLeod, aye to no.
Ayes 19, noes 16. Senator Leno replaces the call. File item 230. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Huff? No. Kehoe? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Oropesa? Pavley? Aye. Runner? No. Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Aye. Wright? Wright, aye.
Ayes 24, noes 12. The bill is passed. File item 236. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Huff? No. Kehoe? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Oropesa? Pavley? Aye. Runner? No. Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Wolk, aye. Correa, we have as no.
Ayes 27, noes 9. The bill is passed. File item 238. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Huff? No. Kehoe? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Oropesa? Pavley? Aye. Runner? No. Semidian? Aye. Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? Wolk, aye.
Ayes 22, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 240. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? Aye. DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Kehoe? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Oropesa? Runner? Aye. Smidian? Aye. Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins?
Ayes 36, no 0. The bill is passed. File item 273. Call the absent members.
Ashburn? No. Harmon? Negrete McLeod? Oropesa? Runner? No. Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Right. Right, aye.
Ayes 21, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 279. Call the absent members.
Cogdill? Aye. Harmon? Oropesa? Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins? Right. Calderon? No to aye.
Ayes 22, noes 13. The bill is passed.
Emerson? No to aye.
Ayes 23, noes 12. The bill is passed.
Right, aye.
I have already announced the vote. File item 303. Call the absent members.
Hancock? Aye. Harmon? Oropesa? Steinberg? Wiggins? Yee. Yee, aye. Steinberg, aye.
Ayes 23, noes 13. The bill is passed. File item 304. Call the absent members.
Harmon? Oropesa? Wiggins? Yee. Yee, aye.
Ayes 36, noes 0. The bill is passed. File item 323. Call the absent members.
DeCheney? Aye. Harmon? Oropesa? Padilla? Aye. Wiggins? Right. Right, aye. Correa? We have it, no.
Ayes 22, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 366. Call the absent members.
Harmon? Hollingsworth? Negrete McLeod? Aye. Oropesa? Smidian? Steinberg? Wiggins? Steinberg, aye.
Ayes 21, noes 13.
Hollingsworth? No.
Ayes 21, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 371. Call the absent members.
DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? No. Oropesa? Steinberg? Aye. Aye. Wiggins?
Ayes 22, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 375. Call the absent members.
DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? Oropesa? Hollingsworth, no. Oropesa? Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins?
Ayes 22, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 376. Call the absent members.
DeSaulnier? Aye. Harmon? Hollingsworth? No. Oropesa? Steinberg? Aye. Wiggins?
Ayes 22, noes 14. The bill is passed. File item 234. Call the absent members.
Harmon? Oropesa? Padilla? Wiggins?
Ayes 19, noes 16. The bill fails. Reconsideration granted. Ayes 36, noes 0. Reconsideration granted. Senator Kehoe, you have an announcement.
Members, a little good news at the end of the long day. The Washington Monthly, nonprofit magazine covers D.C. and government, announced its college rankings. It's highly respected in this regard. The #1 university in the United States, according to the ranking, was UC San Diego. So we can all be proud of our UC system.
Congratulations.
San Diego.
Members, let me acknowledge, members, let me congratulate the productivity of the members. We dispensed with exactly 100 items in this afternoon Senate session. Very good work. Senator Steinberg, the desk is clear.
Thank you very much, Madam President. The Senate will reconvene tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And I remind, again, on the Democratic side, we will have a full caucus at noontime tomorrow. Thank you. Let's keep going.
The Senate stands in recess. For one moment, we do have one item on consent calendar, just one item, SCR 86. Without objection, ayes 36, no 0. The consent calendar of that one item when a resolution is adopted. Senator Onestad, for what purpose do you rise? Okay, that was your item, I understand. Okay, the Senate is in recess.